Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. And I hope you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, or even evening, depending on where you are. And I really hope I might be able to make it better by announcing officially now that we are doing a 3,000 XRP giveaway. However you can enter, I have not figured out just quite yet, but I finished the details and it is 100% certain that we're giving away 3,000 XRP. I think I'm going to be using Gleam for it, but you'll see in a couple of days once I figure out exactly how we're going to distribute it over most likely 5 people. Now guys, put in the comment section down below, what would you do if you won 3,000 XRP? What would you do with that money? Would you keep it? Would you buy something with that? Let me know in the comment section down below and let's dive right into this video. So first of all, we of course were talking about the cup and handle here over on the Bitcoin chart, and something rather interesting happened. We got a breakout towards the upside, which left a lot of people just sitting nice in their chair, comfortable, happy, because, well, that means we're going up to the moon, right? No. Very common mistake. If you've been watching my channel for a little while, you know exactly why we don't take a trade like this. Why? All right, just guys, tell me in the comments down below, why do we not take this? I should have actually been live streaming this. That would have been so nice. Why do we not take this? Well, because there's no confirmation. Whenever there is a breakout, we wait for confirmation before we buy it. And a confirmation would look like this. You get one breakout, then a confirming candle, and then you buy in. And when we sell, well, for example, if the breakout were to look like, let's just kind of replicate it here. If the breakout would look like this, we try to buy in around this area because it's mostly like halfway throughout the confirming candle. Very often there's a chance to do so, almost always. It's only really in some cases that the next candle afterwards it looks like this, that you start to try and buy in as soon as possible. But most of the time it isn't. Most of the time, the bigger candle afterwards looks a little bit more like this. So you have a good chance to buy. However, if that were to happen, we would definitely buy it and try to sell at roughly about 51.2 thousand or so, but it wasn't. There was a fake out, and we've actually seen this so many times throughout the last couple of weeks. I've warned you so many times about it because it happens all the time with Bitcoin. It's not the first time, it definitely won't be the last. But right now, you might still say that we are within this channel. I wouldn't actually call you wrong. However, every time we've seen this channel throughout the last couple of weeks here on a bigger time frame, Bitcoin broke out towards the downside. So I'm just being a little bit careful right now because Bitcoin is still in an uptrending market. You can see here all these green lines representing the higher lows which Bitcoin has been making. You can see clearly that it's just kind of going higher and higher and higher as we speak. Then again, there is some room here to make another low or double bottom here at about 46,000 or so. It wouldn't be too crazy. So right now we're in a little bit of a mediocre period as we made a higher high. Again, you can clearly see, right? Our previous high was at around this area right now, and a higher high at about 50.5 thousand. For right now, yeah, we're in kind of the middle zone here towards the high at about 50.5 and the low at about 46.5. But as long as we don't change from within this directory, there's nothing too important. These are just good opportunities to potentially make some money, but it's not too much going on. All right, so just quickly wanted to make that clear. I just saw this in the XRP community. I talked about it already over on Twitter, but I wanted to kind of bring it to your attention again. This reads, the countdown for Ripple XRP has been activated. And guys, at first I thought that this was just another one of those guys who really wants attention over on Twitter. And I was about to give it to him because, well, that's, I guess, what I just kind of played into. But then I started thinking, you know what, guys? The countdown has actually started, though. Where? How? What? Well, 2 ways. 1, we, of course, only have about 2 more days before the end of the first phase of the lawsuit. The fact discovery deadline is literally here. It's 2 days from now, which is a deadline, and it's a countdown. I mean, it's really close right now. Number 2, because you have a couple of different things. Number 2 is the fact that almost all cards in the Ripple v. SEC lawsuit have been thrown on the table. And so right now it's just a wait for another result. It's just a wait now for kind of the catalyst to get the dominoes falling, because most of the issues have been apparent, and right now it's just we're waiting for this deliberative process privilege on the 31st before every other thing can be arranged and talked about, right? So I guess you can also consider that a countdown. Then again, another countdown which you might add is the fact that a lot of the partnerships for Ripple/XRP have been set in place. We all know that there's a snowball effect going on where Ripple will, for example, be working with Swift and whatnot. It's really, the snowball effect has been apparent for a little while right now. So it's just kind of a countdown until people start valuing the XRP price as to where it should be in terms of utility. You can also consider that one. So I kind of did a little bit of thinking, and yeah, there's a couple of things which we're waiting for right now, which are like almost a fact. And so yeah, I'm going to give him some credit. There's a countdown that has started. And it's the countdown for the big gains, at least for a lot of big developments, let's call it like that. Then there was also something which I also showed some criticism towards, XRP, the standard production. Very cool account because they share satire, but XRP is about to get relisted on Coinbase. The Ripple case will be settled in September, and XRP is going to shoot up between $10 to $30. This man is kind of memeing BitBoy a little bit for the quotes that he's been making. He says, I have a secret source on YouTube, kind of BitBoy, but it's also kind of what BitBoy says, but I'm afraid I can't reveal him. I've sworn to secrecy, which is also what a lot of these hype persons say. A lot of you guys call me the hype boy and call me a hype guy, but I never tell you guys this stupid stuff, right? I'm never telling you I have a secret insider source, and if I do, what? No, of course I don't. If I do, how am I supposed to get one? If I have a secret source like that, you think I'm telling you? If I have a secret source that is within Ripple or XRP, I would not tell you guys. I swear that right now. If I had an insider over at Ripple and he's giving me the juice to trade XRP in a positive manner, he's giving me the juice to make money on this one, I am not giving it to you guys. Why? I would lose my privileges then. What dumbass would come out after somebody has entrusted them with information and spread it to hundreds of thousands of people? Who are you then? Are you just telling this guy, the insider Ripple, a big F you to the freaking face? If he tells me, you know what, I've got this info, spread it with whoever you want, it's free information, it's just not public yet, different story. But if this guy is trusting you, a Ripple insider, with information, you go spread it to hundreds of thousands of people, you're a douchebag. My own opinion. If David Schwartz, if I ever have a conversation with him in real world, and he's giving me some secrets as to what's going to happen, I'm not going to tell you guys over on YouTube. I want to, don't get me wrong, but I'm not. Because you have to respect this guy, and you have to respect the progress that a company like Ripple makes, right? Then again, that would not stop me from potentially making some profit off of it if I'm allowed to, if everything pushes fine. Or maybe sharing it over on Discord or a little bit like that, just a couple of smaller places. But I would personally say that a person of BitBoy stature, 1.5 million followers, in total 4 or 5 million followers over on his social medias. No, I don't think that's, I couldn't think of any insider who thinks that's a smart idea. Because eventually they'll crack you down, right? They'll know who you are. They know what the rat is. So, my own opinion though. So, that's about the secret sources. I really don't believe in people who claim to have some secret juice and source. And also the relisting of Coinbase. It's going to happen, but it takes time. You might consider that to be a countdown too, but it just takes time. Ripple, price update, recent developments, future events, community. Guys, all you need to know, right? This is all just random information piled together. It's for people who really don't update themselves with XRP at all. All of you that have been watching these XRP videos for a little while, what you need to know, 2 days from now, Ripple v SEC, live hearing on my YouTube channel, 11 a.m. EST, I'll be going live. Maybe even 10 a.m. EST, could be. They were going to be there a little bit up front to kind of get some juice together already. Not sure exactly, but we're going to be here. You should be here too because that's going to be the most important day for Ripple/XRP. And we always draw in 5,000-10,000 viewers, so it's going to be the most interesting event in the XP community. Be there or be square. And guys, make sure you have the subscribe bell or whatever thing, subscribe button pressed, notification bell on, so you don't miss out when it happens. I really think a lot of people are going to miss it because they forgot about it, and you're going to regret it. Be there or be square is what I'm telling you already right now. Be there or be square. I like that. I like that a lot. And in terms of XRP and the XRP price, sometimes I think about this countdown, I think about where we're headed, and I stop to kind of reflect on where we've come from. Guys, take a look at this. I have done XRP talks and crypto talks for over 4.5 years. It's almost getting to 5 years on YouTube now, day in, day out. What I've noticed is that if you stop and realize when the first time that you got into crypto was and what the prices were at that time, you're going to slap yourself in the face, right? Most people will at least. And if I just sometimes consider the times when, for example, Ripple got sued, right? And people were really hesitant about the price. And blah, blah, blah. I remember, guys. I remember this conversation so well. And I will tell you guys another story about that pretty soon here, right? In another video. I remember here when some of my, okay, it's actually one person, but all right. When one of my friends called me up when XRP was at 22 cents, I remember it like it was freaking yesterday. He called me up, said, man, this coin is not going anywhere. They've just been sued. It's never going up. And that guy, I'm going to be honest here with you guys. That guy made me doubt my investment. He made me think, oh, maybe this crypto is really not going everywhere. And I almost pressed the sell button. It was only because I had in the back of my head that, no, this crypto is going to do amazing. No, I know the facts. No. And this person, he's just a casual investor. He got some XRP. I think he only got XRP, by the way, nothing else, which, by the way, he sold. He might still have a couple thousand XRP left, but he sold, yeah, I think he's got maybe a couple thousand XRP left, but he sold look, let me say it differently. This person has two stashes, one that a friend of us owns. He owns the majority of that stash. Hosts, I should say, but how do I explain it in the best way? Our friend group kind of has one person who has a Ledger Nano, and everybody in that little small group has a little bit of money in there. You guys get that? So he basically has a little bit of money in there left, but he also has some XRP on his Binance, right? He called me up and says, no, I'm going to sell it all. And he did at 22 cents per XRP because he said it was not going to go anywhere. He made me doubt. It was only because I knew what I did, the groundworks. I know what I hold. I know, like I said in the previous video, I know what it's going through. I know what's going to happen. I know everything about it. Then I'm like, no, I shouldn't sell it because it's too good. But that guy made me doubt. And I think you guys are always in the same predicament too, where there's going to be some person in the comment section, there's going to be some person in your life, like your wife or your husband or whoever, your mom, who's going to tell you, no, you should get rid of it. Or no, it's too scary. Or when are you guys going to cash something out? But guys, it really is so important that you are certain with your choices when working around with crypto. It is so difficult to have the mental discipline to say no when somebody is tempting you and shouting at you to sell, to get out, to de-risk, get out, sell. It is difficult, right? It's a lot more difficult than buying to not do it, basically. And I'm telling you guys, know what you hold. Have the mental gymnastics in place. And I might make another video pretty shortly here talking about the mental gymnastics of it all and the mindset that you need to have as a crypto trader or hodler. But I'm hoping that the majority of you guys have it already by watching these videos. Because as long as I'm not selling, I don't know exactly why people otherwise would say it's a smart idea. No, let me say it differently. If I'm not worried, guys, why should you be, right? Well, maybe you have different priorities. Maybe you have a different risk profile. Yes. But calculate that then. Think about it. Because all I keep seeing is my choice of holding was right. And if I had sold and gave up to that peer pressure, I would have sold at one of the most lowest points of XRP in a very long time. And I also think about when I used to make the videos back in January and February here. Look at where we are right now. I was really stressing people out about this 60-cent barrier that we needed to cross over and whatnot, and all these resistances right there. Right now, we are double the prices which we are at that point. And still, guys, that is not even 1 year ago. We are talking about March of this year. People have doubled their money. Some of you all actually don't appreciate how much money is being made in the crypto space. If you're telling a person who holds stocks right now that you've doubled your money this year, they're going to be like, what? What have you done? And sometimes it's also something you need to do. Reflect on what you've already done. Reflect on how good things have been and accept and be happy with all of that. Because right now we're already at double the prices which we were such a short time ago. And I think that in 5 to 10 years, the amount of gains we'll make are just completely crazy. But don't let yourself get blindsided by these short-term gains. The real short-term things, right? Don't get blindsided by those. It's about a longer-term game here. We're here for the big gains, not the times 5, not the times 10, no. For a lot of freaking money that is about to be granted to us as well, I think. By the way, we just saw a rejection on the XRP. I guess it's actually an acceptance on the XP trend line here. I showed it to you guys yesterday over on Twitter, right? That we have a trend line like this going on, and I told you guys, I'm not exactly sure where it was anymore. Yeah, that we got a rejection basically at that point. I told you two things which you might think are contradictory, but they're not. Let me quickly show you guys around. So I had one thing right here, right? Will XP be rejected at this level is the big question. It did. I'll not do it in caps. It did. Let's put it like that. Why was that important? Well, because that's, of course, going to determine what the price is going to do. Did we break out? Yes or no? And a little bit later, I said, I'm picking up some more XP and BTC. Screw it. Why did I say this? And why are people laughing at me? Well, because it's a strange point to buy more, yes, but my technicals and my trading showed me as should. I did, and it made me profit. You guys saw it. We had about a 7% profit or so before I sold it off. Why am I doing that? Well, because there's a big difference between seeing the bigger picture and making a quick buck left and right. Trading is about a couple of different things, but it's mostly about the mental gymnastics. Right? It's all about the mental. It's all about your mind and the proper risk management. I know where I can make a trade. I know where I can try to trade a breakout. Right now, for example, guys, I'm telling you here first, if we get a breakout, it'll look like this. A big green candle with a confirming candle before I'm going to buy in, depending on what is happening to Bitcoin. But most likely, guys, if we get one breakout candle like this on the daily with another candle like this straight afterwards, I am buying into this area at about, for example, 125 or so. I'm buying a freaking ton of XRP once more because that's my trading setup. Will it work for everybody? No, because I know where I want to sell. I know exactly how much I want to put in, and I know where exactly I'll buy more. Right now, can I show you guys? Let me see if I have it open somewhere. Let me see if I have it open. I have a short position open right now as we speak. As we speak, I have a short position open. And let me see, guys. Let me quickly see. Do I want to show you guys this? Okay, so I can't unfortunately show it to you guys because it's on my personal account. And as I said before, I like showing you guys some numbers, but I'm not comfortable, like I've said in multiple different videos, to show you everything in terms of my trading. Because I think some things should stay quiet, specifically when it's my own money on the line. And a lot of you guys have said, don't show your exchange balances. I never do that. So this trade, unfortunately, has a little bit too much of the goodies inside that to be shown. But I can't tell, wait, I can actually maybe hide. No, I can't hide that. No. Oh, what I can do, however, is this. Wait, let me see. I might find a way here to hide. I think so. I think I can hide it. I'm just checking out real quick, guys. Let me see. Okay. I think I've hidden it now because it doesn't say anything on active. Yeah, okay. It's in incognito tab. Can I go to the left here? Let me see how I can do this. Let me see. Hopefully it will just pop up here. You guys can see it. There we go. All right, it's there and nothing. Otherwise, I'm going to have to cut it out. No, I think we're good. All right, so just open my own account on the side here to look how things were going. You can see here, I tried to go short here once more. Why? Well, because my own tactics made it seem like a smart decision. We basically found some resistance over at a previous support here. I yesterday told you guys about this double bottom which we formed, and I noticed it now. I was thinking about it, and I saw the potential of trading it. Once we got to that area, I decided to short it yet again. Worked out like a charm. Let's just put it like that. You can see the red line here is basically where you sold something. Again, you can see right now exactly how it's moving along. That's why I did. I'm not sure if I'm going to cut it out. Maybe I'm going to check out to see if there's something which I should have hidden. Otherwise, I think we're good. Because this is actually, I'm seeing now this is the Bitcoin one. No, the bigger one is actually the XRP trade now I'm thinking about it. So even if you see something on Bitcoin, I don't think it's actually a lot of money. There's a couple of trades open right now on the USDT pair because, as I said before, guys, if you could trade Bitcoin, if you could trade XRP and Bitcoin, there's a good chance that you could trade XRP, Bitcoin, ADA, all these different cryptos at the same time. And sometimes I do that to make sure I have a better edge. Long story, but yeah. Point being, right now, I saw a good opportunity. I short it. And I'm not doing that to make freaking billions of dollars. Sometimes it's just, for example, a 0.7, a 0.6, which is times 10, which could turn out to be a 6-7% gain, which could be a really nice salary or a little nice stuff. Let's just put it like that. But guys, check out Bybit. A link is down below. You guys already know I use it all the freaking time because right now there's $3,650 worth of bonuses you can get. Once more, a link is down below. Go check it out. See you guys again in another crypto video.